What's up, everybody? So we just got to the arts festival. We just parked. We're about to walk in. Uh, just wanted to say thanks to everybody that showed up last night, um, and yesterday and the day before. It's been really great to see so many beautiful faces and community gathering around Chris's art and all the smiles and seeing new faces just light up. We spent all day in the booth yesterday, or pretty much a lot of the day, and it was awesome to see how many people Chris inspired and how many people stopped by and loved his art. And um, last night, as we were leaving the arts festival, they asked Chris to leave, and uh, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but uh, Chris Coleman is definitely one of the most talented artists I've ever met in my life. I'm gonna start uh, crying because his art and him as a person has deeply affected and impacted my life in great ways. And so we're gonna roll and see how this all goes. I'm gonna pretend to not be live or broadcasting in any way as we go through the gate. We'll see how. Uh, yeah, don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna go help Chris, and just kind of wanted to document this because this is Chris Coleman's art piece. The whole show. It's his first time back at the arts festival in 17 years, and like 20 years ago, 20, 21, or no, 19 years ago, I guess, right? 2006? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
11,
Uh,
16, 20, 19.
19 years ago, uh, this is where it all changed for me. This is where it all really started for me, was at Chris Coleman's art booth at the Utah Arts Alliance, or Utah Arts Festival. And he hasn't been back for 17 years, and this show is called The Resurrection, and it's because it's Chris resurrecting as a sober artist, as doing what Chris Coleman does best, making art. So we're gonna, shall we? I'm here with Erin.
Hi.
She's been with me all weekend,
Yep.
and we've both been helping Chris.
Working hard. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone who came down and contributed and voted. We're still working on figuring out how that works. So it should be interesting. But we appreciate all the booth support we had. I had a blast yesterday. Chris Coleman did a great job, kept us cool, and now we're here keeping our cool to help him take it down before y'all have to see it on Sunday.
Wow, we got 12 people watching already. If you're interested in this moment in time, please share it on your social media from this live broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you did take the time to vote, maybe post a thumbs up or something.
Yeah, if you voted for Chris Coleman yesterday or over the weekend, definitely
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Leave a comment, or maybe mention how much you enjoyed his art, because I know I did, and I know there's a lot of people around his booth all day, celebrating, sharing smiles,
The
connecting.
thing that defines art.
Yeah, the thing that defines art.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We're all kind of shocked.
Dumbfounded, actually.
Yeah, it was a surreal moment yesterday as we were clearing out some of the stuff that we could move, and Yeah, so there'll be a big empty space today, but there's still love there because love walked those grounds all day, and it was really great to see many of you.
Well, James Clark, you're a really intelligent being. Those are some great comments. No, I don't have any meth, and you can suck whatever you want to suck, bro.
It's an interesting world.
It's an interesting world. That's art.
Writing
Way
is
to be artistic.
awesome and creative.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box.
So, the thing that makes great art to me is art that invokes feeling, no matter what it is, and art that invokes controversy.
If I'd say anything, I could say, we did it.
Yeah, Chris Coleman's winning, that's for sure. He's doing a great job, and he's an incredible artist, and this is how I can show up and support him right now. So.
Yep, this is how we are, and so hopefully they let us in to help him take down. The whole ball game is being played, so it was a really good weekend, though. It was great to participate in the art and the setup and all of the support, which we felt nothing but. So again, this just came as a surprise.
Yeah.
And if you missed it, I'm sorry. It was really cool.
And I apologize for the earlier comment. Somebody named James Clark was posting some interesting off-topic comments, and that I was responding to them. So sorry about that, everybody that's actually tuning in for a reason.
Yeah.
So, well, shall we?
Yeah,
be on
let's
our way?
do it. We'll get in there.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna get some coffee, like that, and take it with me. All right. Yeah, if you are going to the arts festival today and you get a chance, vote for Chris Coleman, booth 68.
Yep.
It won't be there anymore, but I think you can still vote for him.
I think it's interesting. I think
So-
this is going to be an interesting experience.
Oh, hey, will you roll up the window?
Oh, yeah. I did.
Downtown Salt Lake. We're in Utah. At the library. And flip that. Should I flip the camera around when we go through the gate, or?
I don't know. I'm trying to get out with you. Yeah, it's off.
Cool.
So if there's one thing that we got, it was free parking finally. We're
Yeah.
finally not walking a mile to get there and back. I won't say anything more about parking.
First time all weekend. Done a lot of walking this weekend, that's for sure. You can see. So we're about to go through the artist gate here in a sec.
What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Glad you're staying in shape, man. There's a guy came in here, 88 years old, and he picked up a piece of art and he was running with it with his lunch pail, and that was way over there. And I'm like, are you fucking 88? He goes, I'll be 89.
What?
Yeah, he goes, yeah. He goes, man, I got it. He goes, I'm living another 20 fucking years, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
He
yeah.
did.
Good
He
for
said 20
him.
years. He goes, ain't nothing taking my ass down.
Hell no.
He does push-ups and he's telling me he does all these workout stuff. I'm like, he looks like he's 50. And he was walking like this. He's like,
Yeah,
he's like
going.
I'm 88 years old. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Well, I'm
He
glad he
says-
didn't jump the fence. That would have got
Well,
interesting.
he set it up. Yeah, I can work 30-year-olds on a table. That's what he said.
Oh, wow.
There's some
I
guys out
bet.
there that probably can't. I mean, I'm 64.
Well, you know what? You're rocking it too.
Well, yeah, well, I do push-ups every morning, take Geritol. No, I'm just kidding. I got all my hair still.
What
Look
you
at-
do have is a great head of hair.
Yeah, I do have that, but guess what? Missing the 2 teeth, I got to fix those though. So it makes me look homeless.
Don't we all? Oh, never. Have a great day. I do want to give props to security. They have been pretty rad.
Yeah. Security has been way awesome to us, which is really awesome. So that went better than I anticipated
I think we've
for the
become
morning.
famous. I think everyone knows us now.
So we're in the arts festival. There is some beautiful art here, by the way. So if you do get a chance to come to the arts festival, please do so. We are big supporters of art in general and the Utah Arts Festival. Not a big supporter of them asking Chris Coleman to leave, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's very freedom of expression detained. Like, it's super weird. Because now I'm confused of what art is. I guess there's boundaries.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. Dragging my teeth out of here.
Good.
Yeah,
deal.
look, this
Oh
is
my God.
this is some Chris Coleman saved or sold art here.
Yep. And turned it into a beautiful bird feeder.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not bird feeder, bird bath.
Bird bath.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what. Yeah.
So,
excellent. Well, everyone stopped and looked and saw that red sticker.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So.
No, that's why I kind of left it there. I was like, it was a really good piece to keep around there because it's a conversational piece, and I think it was. So I was like, oh, I'll leave it there, even though I got it, and it wasn't the easiest thing to get out of here.
Right. Right.
It's a little heavy, so
yeah.
But brought my van down, so we're gonna load it up and get her out of here.
Good
So,
deal.
yeah.
Cool. We're doing a live video. I hope
Okay.
that's all right.
I hope so
Can you
too.
share a
I'll
little
send
bit
you
of
my
your-
copyright agreement.
Can you share a little bit about your opinion of Chris Coleman's art?
Oh, fuck, I love Chris Coleman's art. So, I mean, this is my first piece of his. I've actually been talking to him for years about getting a piece, but he hasn't shown for a while, and he's been down in Marysville.
Yeah.
So this is kind of my first opportunity, and I was like, boom, I bought it day one. So
Day one.
And what did you think about the show Resurrection of his after 17 years?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. I mean, his art style has changed dramatically, because I remember I was here at his booth 17 years ago.
Right, same.
And it was all, metal sculptures and art like that. Obviously, this is a collection of all of his pieces. And how the hell they're thinking he's plagiarizing someone else's stuff. It's like he doesn't have one piece that's the same over there. You know?
Right.
So it's like, this is my art. This is my art. It's all what it is.
It's all
you know?
my art.
Yeah. So, but yeah, kind of a crazy deal to say the least. So, but,
Cool.
all
Well, I
right.
love you, brother. It's so good to see you, and
Yeah.
it was so good to see so much community connecting yesterday.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
was
what
really
they're
great.
scared of. He's gonna win best of show.
I
We all
think
got
I think
together.
he will too.
Yeah. So
you know, that's the thing. I think Chris Coleman will win Best of Show.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
what are they gonna do?
Well, let him in
Because
next
on the
year. It's in
paperwork it says
contract.
yeah. Automatic re-entry.
It was
Oh,
on
really?
the, it was on the form.
the
Oh
form.
wow! Yeah.
Yeah,
So don't know what you can do about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Cool.
good to see
All
you,
right.
brother.
Yeah,
Love you.
thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you for coming in and grabbing that so we don't have to. Ah,
Okay, there's a security guard watching everybody pack out.
yeah, we've
so
been under watch.
we're gonna
I watched
we're
since
gonna
the moment.
flip it.
Hey, how you
Good
doing?
morning. Great. How are you? Set the camera up right here for just a sec. As we.
Good morning.
Morning, you've been working hard.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's design, man. I'm totally going viral.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go on
This is-
Facebook, that'd be great.
I'm not sure how or where we're starting.
Yeah.
I guess the heavy pieces. clean up?
Oh,
Is there an order here, Chris?
yeah.
Or?
Facebook Live.
All right.
That's okay. Awesome.
In order.
Yeah.
Order of the court.
But Clayton,
Yo. Huh?
got tons of good video. It looks so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people around this camp yesterday, and I'm very proud of Chris.
Yeah, everything turned out like really, there's such a cohesive flow throughout the whole space. It was awesome. All the plants, all the industrial metals, all the found reclaimed objects. We're still waiting for the people from the fest to show up to actually like talk us through what their qualms were.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we asked for like a couple hours ago when we first got here. So everyone's being super friendly.
Yeah.
but The people we actually need to talk to have yet
Not
to show
shown up yet.
Around
Interesting.
there. Yeah.
Well, would the real Chris Coleman please stand up? Please stand up.
Everybody,
Please
the
stand
sticker,
up.
the sticker was silliness. Chris is right
Is
here.
This is
He's
the real
fine.
Chris Coleman.
The
It's
real
really,
Chris Coleman.
it's really him. And he really is the guy that built all the awesome sculptures and has art pieces all over Salt Lake.
The only person-
In fact, there's a beautiful Chris Coleman art piece just 2 blocks away from the library. It's a great big stainless steel.
Next to an Angelo.
Oh, I don't know if you guys know who Angelo is.
Angelo Caravaggio, he did the sculptures on top of this building, and he's got a nice piece from the old library that used to be on the the Angelo Center, the Angelo Center. What is that?
The
Da Vinci Center, the Da Vinci or the
Leonardo.
Angelo. Leonardo.
The Leonardo. Welcome to
One
Salt
of the
Lake.
greats.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a piece right next to his, and I'd studied sculpture from him at the University of Utah, and I've been asked to leave. They said that the work that I submitted was plagiarized and was not my work, and well, they showed me the pictures, and lo and behold, it's my work. So
Oh, goodness.
oftentimes imitated, but never what?
Appreciated? I don't know. That's weird.
Anyway,
We don't know where to
I'm gonna be in
go.
Salt Lake for a few days. If anyone wants to come and support me and buy my art, let the Utah Arts Festival know what you think. Oh, I'm sure I won several events, so I should be expecting some checks.
Booth 68.
Some checks shortly. Checks in the mail, cha-ching.
Chris Coleman, booth 68. So anyway, Chris is a very diverse artist. He does a lot of different stuff, and he's always producing art, all kinds of art. And that's the cool thing about art is it's really undefinable. Like if it moves you, it's good art. And they decided to have Chris Coleman move instead. And to me, Chris Coleman makes some really good art. So anyway, he'll be in Salt Lake. His art's still for sale. So, stay tuned. We're going to keep this rolling and see how it goes, especially when the officials actually get here to talk to Chris and see how well they handle themselves. See how well we handle ourselves, because, we're all about love, connection, and art, music. So, community. I'm going to put this phone up just to flip the camera around and get a good angle here. This is a beautiful building here. Yeah. What was your favorite part of Chris's booth this weekend?
I had such a great time. I was super moved by the support. It was great to see everyone yesterday. And my favorite part was watching everybody just dive in. It was super interactive art, so come in, touch it, play with it. There was the heart magnets, which I loved. I loved promoting the sculpture park that he wants to create down in Marysville. So all these little hearts were magnetized
Hey,
all
look,
over the booth.
there's actually some hearts
Yeah, right
there.
here. And for $5, this little guy and all their uniqueness are to help Chris build that sculpture park that I'm sure he'll call for some assistance on, and it would be a great pleasure to help him there. Also, I'm sure that will run for quite some time because building a sculpture park costs a few pennies. So these little hearts were probably my favorite way to bring community together for a good cause. And of course, I love representing who we are. So
Yeah. So, and these will continue to be on sale. So if you want to support Chris in building his sculpture park down in Marysville,
beautiful Mary.
please reach out. You can reach out to me even if you need Chris's info. Like look at this piece. There's such a wide variety of art that Chris produces.
Dragging it out of here.
Yeah.
Chat about it. So, all right.
Thank you. Have a great day. Enjoy some sunshine.
I'm going to.
Till.
Love you, brother. Good to see you. So, anyway, we're just gonna load up and see how this goes. I'm gonna find a good place to set the camera so I can actually help. That's probably a
One
good
of the
place.
things I like is all the mediums of which we're able to communicate. Art is one of them that you can communicate in so many different ways, but Facebook is also one of those ways, and I am loving being able to communicate this way.
And YouTube?
I think it's a really big deal to get asked to leave an art show for providing art. And so I think this is an interesting conversation that obviously needs to be had here in Salt Lake. For a multitude of reasons. It seems rather limiting, and there was a lot of people here all day yesterday. There's a lot of images. I'd say if you have some and you're willing to share, please post them in the comments so we can keep this feed alive, because telling artists they need to leave an art show is confusing to me. But here we are.
Well, and when you say here, do you mean at the arts festival, or are you talking about in front of Chris's booth?
To be removed from an arts festival
No,
anywhere.
you
is
said there
weird,
was a
but-
lot of people here.
Oh, there was a lot of people here, but
At Chris's.
at Chris's particular booth, we were jamming. Yesterday was huge. It was a beautiful day. We got provided with excellent weather, and I just had such a great time. He's got so much support out there, so much love out there, and the new faces walking through that had never seen or met Chris Coleman, meeting them, talking with them, and watching them grab and interact with the art was phenomenal. So I appreciate many of you, and all of those that said I want to take a trip to Marysville. It is still highly recommended that happen.
Huge shout out to all the people that helped me make this happen. I couldn't have done it with the help from all my friends and family, and Clayton and Aaron were huge in helping me do this. They showed up and they gave nothing but love.
Nothing but
So
love.
everybody look for me on the flip side.
We'll be there.
One of my favorite parts was that young girl.
Oh my goodness.
I saw the creative genius spark in her eye, and tell us a little bit about that.
This girl, for one, when she walked by earlier and she stopped at one of the art pieces and it moved her. And I was looking at her dress because her entirety moved me. A couple hours later, she showed back up at Camp Chris, and she got to meet Chris. And it was as if she was meeting a rock star. This is clearly an art that touched her. This is a style of art that I'm sure she will advance in. She had a great conversation with Chris. It was beautiful to watch. Definitely in her teens. I don't want to try to judge an age, but sweetheart, you got this. Keep being
Get
you.
it, girl.
Yeah.
Being
You wanna
you.
be.
Absolutely.
You
Except
know,
me, the real Chris Coleman.
the real Chris Coleman.
With all of the art that's his.
Yep. And
we're gonna definitely want to make sure we leave the place cleaner than we found it.
That's
the
right.
way we do
Yeah.
Leave no trace. We're all about it.
Because yeah, well, I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah. And
I've had a lot of customers, a lot of clients coming back to buy stuff today. I don't know. They're gonna be highly disappointed.
They're gonna be like, was
Where-
I tripping?
where did Chris Coleman
Well,
go?
I said, this is the Resurrection. The show is called The Resurrection because it's my return after 17-year hiatus, battle with alcoholism, and I'm 5 years sober now. But the show is The Resurrection, and I was trying to make sense out of chaos. And I said, the next thing is going to be transcendentation. I'm going to get rid of all of this, and you'll just turn around, and I'll be gone.
Well, let me tell you, that
Reach-
artist choice is going to be interesting
Oh.
because you might be back next year, my
I
friend.
think I won plenty of things, best of shows, so I'm expecting some checks in the mail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
you know what I mean.
I do. And this right here is from Chris's first art show, which was what year?
Well, I think that was 2025 or something. I salvaged.
That's this year.
That's this year.
2025, 2005. I salvaged. I'm a upcycler, so all my art is from found objects, and that's the category I applied in: mixed media, 3D mixed media, and found object. And I recycled all these soup cans, and I made little luminaries. And the festival went late into night, so I had little candles, and I was selling the small soup cans for $5 and the big ones for $12 to $13, and I made $7,000 that weekend. And that's when I knew, hey, I can do this. I can make art as a living. And I've been doing it ever since. So thanks to everyone who's always supported me and all my fans.
Chris
And
Coleman is alive!
I'm not done yet. I'm checked out here, but not checked out everywhere. Love you people. Everybody go out and make art.
Yeah.
Or figure out where we are and come make art with us.
Or find what you love and do what you
do
love.
what you love.
Do what you love.
Always.
Not everybody will
And
advise
don't
you
let
on that.
everyone's opinion help you direct
Yeah.
that, because you came here to provide and produce something.
And you
And there's
did.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Came, we went, we did it.
We went, we came, we saw.
We made the art. Excellent. We're getting close. So let's just start
We
packing
are
up.
getting close. This is
We
amazing.
can go-
We're very
we'll
good at
post
what we
video
do.
later. Love you guys.
Yeah. Love you.
Bye.
We're not turning the camera off. I'm just gonna flip it around. And
Live from the
Yeah.
2025 Utah.
One ironing board
Let's see.
here for about Chris Coleman. Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
hey,
know, I know.
what
here
the
we're
heck,
gonna
man?
flip.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna flip the camera around right here. This is booth 68. Chris Coleman.
Yeah, we got
And
two of them.
Okay.
Perfect. It's all
this piece is all torn down, but it sure did. There sure were a lot of people that just
might have
loved
been a
this piece.
controversial They thought I was selling stuff out of that thing.
Yeah, it might have been a controversy. But you know, that's good art, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. What's life without a little controversy? What's life without me? We will see. It's going to be a little sparse around here. But, you know, I don't do well in confined areas.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, let's see. Gonna find a good view here. We'll do.
The view of the Exodus.
We'll do a view from the box. Can I turn the box just a little?
Let's shut it off, Clayton.
All right.
Let's shut it off.
All right. We're gonna shut it off.
Off for now.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for participating. Thanks for supporting the arts. Thanks to the Utah Arts Festival for inviting me.
Yeah, and that's one thing I really want to make clear is we do support the Utah Arts Festival. Have nothing bad to say about the Utah Arts Festival. we think the world of the Utah Arts Festival. It brings so
To
much,
support the arts.
so much to Utah.
Lots of good artists. I think like 180 really good fine artists. Not to mention the live music, the food providers. Mo's hot dogs, fantastic. He brought me lunch yesterday. It was so nice. Everybody's been so nice and supportive. So yeah, I love you. Go fit Mo's Chicago hot dogs at the Utah Arts Festival. Mwah.
All right.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
He's letting us know that we got 30 minutes.
Magic.
All right, let's do it. Do it. Do it.
I can't wait for the escort.
All right, so we got a half an hour to be out of here.
There, pushing it out.
So,
Hey, Clayton,
yeah,
you want to help me do the disassembly?
this guy behind me is like really pushing for us to get out here, and has been very kind. And but we're just gonna keep this camera rolling anyway, because he's also been very strict. But that's his job, and we honor and respect that. He's doing a great job of being that. So honor and respect, and keeping the film rolling. And I'm gonna start loading the trailer so we can be out of here in a half an hour. And we'll get a good shot of the trailer so that we can watch Chris. Is that actually? Yeah, that's it. All right, Chris, what do you want me to start? Okay. I think it's bomb-proof. There's so many people that thought that was me.
Safety is something that is. Okay, there's one more cord here.
Right here. Yeah, I got it. And it's drilled in on the back side over here.
Okay,
But
perfect.
it's got the torque bit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it, yeah.
yeah.
After that, what we'll do, these are all Phillips, and you can take this outside board off, just the outside board, and then we'll be able to take all those out. And here's the bit for that.
Okay, cool.
Good job. Where are,
I'll just hand it over by the front side.
Don't know where I'm putting.
Yeah,
because that, if it's just raw wood,
It is.
we'll probably just run it right here on the inside of these wheels.
Okay. And then did you get that other bit?
It's right on.
Over there? Okay. Right.
Right on the arm.
Oh, hey, we can get the top on. That's easy. We'll figure that one out. Look at this.
Look at this.
Things right here. What?
Oh, and yeah. Oh, yeah.
the images you guys submitted were plagiarized. They were not mine.
Okay.
And yeah, so we'll see about that.
Huh. Yeah. So we gotta go in a half hour.
Go.
All right. Do we want to clip these guys below? Yeah, for sure.
I got them. I'll take that. Well, that fabric is for free around our work. Let's take it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's maybe use that fabric around the low
We'll keep it out. I'm good here.
Yeah. Little clip right here. You need a smaller one.
I got you small enough.
Yep.
Fabric.
Yeah, let's wrap the Moab piece in that. I've been waiting to talk to someone.
Yeah, this is gonna go.
And just on the back of the trailer with these for right now, or
Yeah, any raw wood can
on the
just get
side?
set on the base on the side, so we're not worried about setting anything over top.
Okay.
Try not to. You recently.
Is there anything in that big
Check on
box?
me.
Not yet. We're gonna fill that big box in there. At the base on the outside of that big box.
Side you're grabbing from is a side
Oh, that
that's
is wrapped up.
side.
I'm so back up. Yep, here we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pulling that out.
I don't know what they're thinking. Get out of here by 11. What if it was just me? Holy shit.
Oh, they'd be living in a dream.
Yep. Do that.
You'd be
Put
selling
caution
art all
tape-
day,
caution
Chris.
tape around it.
You would be selling art all day long. That's what would be happening.
Oh, I probably will be selling art all day
I
long.
have a feeling you will be, dear.
I think I already had like 20 posts. Oh, we're coming down just to see you.
Yep, well, you probably had 100 people here just to see you.
Yeah.
And it was great to see.
And there was going to be a lot of people rolling into town today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people coming from that other event.
That other event. Yes.
Let's just leave that out-ish if we need to wrap anything.
We're almost to the end of this, I promise.
Wonderful.
I know. We got about 2 feet to go.
And I'll be done on this side.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
There you are, dear.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Chloe got that back piece off. Thank you.
Did you sell
How's your show going?
It's going well, thank you.
Oh, good, good. Mine too.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Good catch. And these are still hooked here. We just need to cut them. Right here.
Yeah.
Hey.
look, those clippers
You
got
can
to
do
get the
what in
Astro
half
turf.
hour? You can do what?
What?
This one's already undone. Chris, this art is super interactive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost want to iron.
Yeah, my God, hard to believe. Not sure you know how to do
Guys
that.
specifically buy clothes you don't have to iron. That is fact.
Ah.
Yes.
Look at that. There's no little felt pad. Just like something like throwing. feet. Oh yeah, 50.
Chris, I'll be your sister anytime.
Oh, thank you. You and me always getting in trouble.
Yeah, man,
I
so
don't,
easy.
I don't think
Great
this is,
minds,
I don't
man.
think this is the first time.
Great minds. Oh, good. I look forward to every one of them. Rebel, after all, is my Uranus.
Let's do
got
this.
towel.
Let's load that straight on in.
Okay, and then we have that next piece of top
Yeah,
on.
yeah, those can just go right in there.
Yeah, we'll be
Oh, we're going to stare. Yeah, right?
Got it. Yeah, we'll do the long ones first.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already got some on the
Yeah.
side too. That's good.
And this one, these ones are holding people up.
couldn't believe, like, yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm on. I watched.
You said call because it's
Beautiful. Ball.
oh, good. It wasn't just me.
What?
Not me.
Oh, you want me to go for that? Some of them are so.
Woo. Gloves. You're a smart man. You must have learned from the best.
No, Pops doesn't like hand shoes.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't. I just don't have any that are good.
Still may have learned from the best. We all have different learning facilities.
There we
And
go.
sometimes we're like, I'm gonna not do that.
Yeah, I certainly hope he can learn from some of my mistakes. So he doesn't have to make the same ones I did. And he's a good kid. He knows what he's doing. He works hard.
Yes, yes.
No problem.
Well, that's all part of it. Part of the show. I got myself some roadies.
Careful now.
And then, oh, that came from Cortez? Or Cortez? Yeah. Did you go and pick that up for me?
Cortez has some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
They still have rotary phones, for instance.
Yes. No, that antique store down there.
This is ready.
Let's go back to how much.
Okay, perfect. Same with the phone, or do you want the phone in the backpack? Chris?
Yes.
Said mixed media and sound objects.
Make sweetie?
Mixed media and sound objects.
Uh-huh.
Well done.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Pop. Let's get this air compressor in.
Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I think we should probably go right here, and then we can start putting some of the other pieces in.
Okay. I'll help you do that. Right.
Just that.
Chris, I never did think I would be in the back seat. I'm afraid.
How what?
This seat for, oh, it's behind your driver's side.
That door doesn't open. Wow. Did someone buy one of the stools?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are those cutters?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just had them though for the strips on that thing. For the strips, it was on this side of the wall, and then I'm not quite sure where they went from there. Okay.
And then my phone's right there, so
Oh,
just be
I was putting hearts away.
look at how fast we're rolling. I'm just gonna. The booth's almost all broken down. Still loading.
Not even realize how many times we've done this before.
Yeah.
Not under
This-
the same circumstances, but we're good at
This
this.
definitely is not our first rodeo. So I'm just gonna put that right back there. Make sure it's got it.
Oh, where'd my tools just go? I might have put it inside. I guess.
Can we even see it? Yeah, we can see cedar. There we go.
Out of the way. Okay.
There's a purse right there too.
Thank you.
Okay.
From the ocean?
Should I start putting
Did you
stuff?
find it in the ocean?
It looks like it, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Small hardwood and baby blends. Just along those lines. Yeah. Even without that. We can set it aside now. We coil up. Oh, we stick. We got after. Snip. Yeah. There we go.
Ask and receive.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? I love your shirt.
Let's put this collector's piece. What else? Oh, that's got to get clipped up.
I can take both those boards. Thanks. Good to see you. No, I'm going right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I thought you were like separate from this. Chris, where's the toolbox?
Hey, how are you? It's Jessica. Yeah, it's great to see you. See her.
Hi, Bobby.
We're famous! Yay!
We're the naughty ones.
The naughty ones. We're the naughty ones. I knew it. I knew it.
Kicked me out. They said I plagiarized my pictures. I sent them. Yeah, they said the pictures I turned in with were not mine. They were on the internet. They showed me the pictures. I said, yeah, clearly. They said, you're showing yours. They advertised my food.
Yeah, absolutely. What? You just what?
Oh, it was better today. It was delicious. Oh man, I feel it. I'm going viral. This is going viral. Dude, I love you.
Yeah, we do. We need some cup hearts. I love that. It's really sad that. Very sad that the drive festivals
Were you looking for that
chosen
last shaker of salt?
this route.
As some people say.
Because our in the back. Perfect. I was the most powerful thing. Chris, where do you want this after trip? Would you just tuck it in somewhere? All right.
Right? Right? He's just too salty for the world.
Yeah,
Just can't handle
we
you.
did a live feed today and clean up our promo juice and come down and get a Chicago dog, which is delicious.
And actually, so that you know, it is still.
Oh, the live feed.
He might think he's salty, but he's Swedish sugar.
I know, right? I know these things.
Most people do, I hope.
Swedish sugar.
You
Swedish sugar.
gotta come back after he wins.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the funny thing is he's probably gonna win. People's
Yeah,
choice.
because I haven't voted yet, and I'm going to vote.
I think we should all vote again today.
Yeah, it closes at the end of the festival. I've looked it up already. You betcha.
Yeah. Well, did it
No, I looked it up at the end. They pick at the end of the festival.
for the
Well, yeah, and you got at least
Still have the booth. as far
50,
as I'm
60
concerned.
votes,
They'll have to
Chris.
Write some rules.
Down, does it?
I'll play on that outfit. I see
It's
you.
the odd.
Here's that nice little job, Chris's son.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Guys, back
I think it's
before.
on your house.
Oh my gosh.
Are the cement blocks provided by the festival?
Okay, so we did the same day.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Living in a box, Chris?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm like, I can count every encounter.
And I believe it was one vote per day on that. Yeah. Ask Clayton. Clayton knows. Clayton knows the rules because we were very tactful about that on day one so that we could, and we voted the first and second day. Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Not
Have a great day.
rodeo.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much.
Vote for 68.
Pieces.
No, this is the
Still got the pig. Point, point.
Holy crap. I didn't see that coming. I thought for sure that was going to happen at a rodeo. Yeah. Does this one want to get rolled up? Or I see.
Not like
Chris, look at us.
Damn.
Did you already grab all the hangers?
All the hangers are in this box right on the corner. I figured there might be a few more.
You're welcome.
Toolbox.
Up in the front on the floor.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
Libel, yeah.
Careful.
Those are too heavy. That's a heavy stone. You can just set that in there somewhere where it clouds out.
All right. You want me to hand you stuff? You want to point at it and I'll grab it?
It's 10:59. So obviously you got about 15 minutes.
We've got about this. This is what we've got.
You know.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want a piece of the back of the truck?
Yeah, I'll take those.
Run, Chris.
I'm running.
Run.
Run.
You only got a minute. That looks good. You're doing perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's going on with these boxes? You know,
Let's take.
Yeah, he is. And he's like,
Let's see if that thing is sold. We can take the. We're really pretty close. This is awesome. This is awesome. Shoot.
I just want to point out that this guy over here is doing a really good job at his job.
yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, he is. They all are.
Yeah.
The security's been awesome. I really have valued them a lot. They've been very kind. This might go in the back. Oh, it is. Oh, it's Sally. This is the one I've been talking about for a few days. I'm like, no, girl bought a piece. I watched her come back before I big. I got it. Sally? No, but she lives here. Yeah, so I guess Chris can drop it off. What about the Sally piece? Does it say where she's
let's keep it close.
Yeah.
Set it right here. It's gonna go to Sally. She
Yeah.
lives- yeah.
We know your buyers.
Sure.
Attention. Yeah, it was fun. During the time we got to stay, it was really fun. That's a lot of art to put away quick.
There's some paddock.
This is a very heavy signal here, right down here. Pretty light. Yeah, we can probably. Sorry, after we see him, we can
I know. What else would you be wearing? What else would you be wearing?
Is that how we want that, or? Strap. Strap this shit to the top of it, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thanks for doing that. That's great.
That guy.
I think we have to towels.
Is this guy going right on the back
That guy might go.
in the truck?
It was in the truck.
Yeah.
We can, or we can push out the
There's that blanket, Aaron.
Huh?
You're missing out.
Okay.
Chelsea's hit hard. I will.
We are. I'm making the right hand. Are you ready to receive, Curtis?
Someone would drop those.
Yeah, 1, 2.
For the floor, it's flexible. It's very light.
I think everyone just probably want.
And then the tripod with the light. I heard with somebody.
Yeah. We'll take that with us.
Okay, groovy.
How many straps we got?
We got plenty of straps. That's 1, 2, /4 down wheelbarrow.
Is that right?
Oh, look.
I will, yeah, I will. I was just kind of, I figured I'd want to get you guys on there, and then if we pull out, I'll get on the radio, try and find someone you can just talk to.
Yeah, that'll
At least
work.
out there. So you can get information so you're not here. So, yep. Of course. Of course.
There's a flashlight that would plug in. Have a flash.
Do you want to go remote?
Oh yeah, I did. I think it's on the front page.
All right. Here comes the big rub.
Oh, okay.
Go run over here.
And we really just have to take the table.
All right, we're gonna put this over here. So you can get a continue. Yeah, got asked to leave. They were said.
You party down too hard, huh?
Well, you know,
Well-
I guess it's not for everyone, but that hat is fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah, they accused Chris of plagiarism. He's not the real Chris Coleman.
Chris Coleman, please stand up. It's a clone. We need multiple Chris's. That's what the world needs. Yeah, it is. We had a lot of fun.
No, I'm blowing up. It's
Too
totally
much
going
Jake
viral.
is not a good thing in this
Yeah.
world. Too much music.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
What's that?
Sorry you're out of here, but yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish you the best of luck.
We were hoping to be able to find somebody out front to talk to. Maybe you know someone. Oh no, you have a board thing on your thing. Oh, board, yes.
Does that?
I don't think it. No, it's.
Nope, it just goes like that. All right.
Yeah.
Rock stars. All right. And keep on filming.
Cedar? Cedar.
Oh,
There's
wonderful.
Sarah right there.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mark. Hi, Sarah. I'm Chris's son.
This is
Cedar.
Stuff like that.
Sarah, thanks for that. If you could just kind of walk us through what happened, I'm just trying to help memorialize everything that went down, and so I'm just going to record it for our.
So Matt's so he said that the photos do not match the work.
Plagiarizing not my work, what he said.
Yeah, we're confused about the plagiarism construct. We were speaking with some other folks on the marketing team on Wednesday during load-in, and we showed them an image that's been used on the Visit Salt Lake website of Chris's booth from 17 years ago. We've got that all memorialized, and we're being told that there's plagiarism of the work. Yet that work is showcased, and the artist actually wasn't given credit in the Visit Salt Lake post, and the Utah Arts Festival marketing team was really kind of upset by that, but really what we're trying to do here is get to the bottom of what they're actually referring to, because now we're questioning the legitimacy of the claim. We're a little concerned about the defamation associated with this. Obviously, we've got a lot of time and labor placed in curating an experience like this. This is very interactive, and maybe, the differentiation between a display artist and then an interactive artist, people working in that area, we need to understand exactly what.
It was I did apply under 3D mixed media. I clearly stated I was bound object sculptor.
If there's confusion about people thinking that some of these things are for sale independently of the displays they're a part of.
I did have a couple people ask me to purchase things. I said, these are not for sale. This is part of my display, and I'm creating art here and creating art as I do this. And a couple people asked me if they could buy something. I said, no, you can't buy this stuff. I'm creating art right here and now, and it's part of the assemblage artwork process. So, yep.
So, the jury members, see the photos, and they score you based on the photos. And yours from the score is accepted based on the scoring, or not accepted based on the scoring. And if they're not able to see the work that you're actually putting on the site, they're not.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure before you guys,
So when you say score, that's just for the acceptance process, not for any of the awards associated. This is just to be accepted. And can you? So I guess that's what we're looking for, to be memorialized. We're looking for the confusion points based on what was submitted versus what they saw here that was, I guess, disqualifying for the place here at the festival. And we need to understand the bounds by which that is kind of being reflected here, because there's a significant amount of time and money invested in displaying a show like this, and especially curating the specific show that was
Without
here.
playing when it was required.
This booth dynamic and the way in which it took place, you can't exactly submit that in an application process. In the past, sure, but in the past, someone who's coming, who's
And
returning to
I
this
had
show,
my booth, and the last time I did do this show, it was exactly like this.
yeah, and that image is shown on the Visit Salt Lake website without giving credit to the artist,
Without
when
my
it's being
consent to
used
use
in
that
marketing material. And then this booth, I mean, artists change over the dynamic for 17 years. No, it doesn't look like that exact booth, but this booth is
And my work
unique.
never looks the same.
It's new. It's the best representation of
A
this
lot of
artist
it
in
was
its
built
own time,
specifically for this show.
and for the best interest of this show. But so your name was Sarah, and we need to speak with Matt. What's Matt's last name? Matt Jacobson, and what's his role within the Arts Festival? Artist Marketplace Coordinator, and so we should expect to hear from Matt with some written documentation based on.
So when you apply, or when you apply, there is a list of rules on that. You have to read each individual rule. There's multiple paragraphs. But if we get into
Found on
green word that they have in the application, put that the same exact to the festival. That's what we're doing. Besides that, I just need you guys to speak with Matt.
Yes.
That Matt can convey the rest of it.
Yeah, we're not pointing fingers, and we're not. We're trying to.
You were riding my buttons.
Yes, and I hope so. And I hope I do. We just keep my back.
You did. Yeah, no. I'm sorry that it worked out that way. I never want to see something like that.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I actually said this is the resurrection. I'm trying to make sense of chaos. And next is transmutation. And you turn around and I'll be gone. So,
And I looked up, I saw the Zeus photo that you did in 2007.
Sarah.
And that was pretty cool.
Well, this was pretty cool. Everybody seemed to love it. So
Give me
thank you.
just a minute, okay? All right, you guys.
Well, I
hope
you've
that
been very
a little bit.
You too?
Yes. We try to get understanding, and one day short, but maybe I'll still win that. You never know. So thank you for being so kind. And
Do you know how we find out though, since we won't be here?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's gonna win People's Choice Award.
Well, we
Chris
talked to our
Coleman
county
had-
last night.
Chris Coleman has a lot
Yeah.
of.
Okay.
Right, Kalia?
Oh, well, I
Perfect.
appreciate that. I know. And I love this festival. It got me started. Like
Yeah,
it
I
launched
know
my
that
career.
you went to the U, right?
Yeah, I went to the University of Utah.
Yeah.
And I studied
Yeah, I
under
remember that.
Angela, who did these sculptures here. I have a sculpture just up the street. It's on 4th, I believe. It used to be EMA Art Space, and that big silver sculpture, the Angela piece for the old library that
wow.
purchased. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm. Oh, a lot of them. I'm a state. Train wreck with alcohol. 5 years so dry. Yeah. So, yeah, that was kind of all part of the show, the resurrection. Making sense of chaos. We live in a lot of chaos. Yes. Got a few times building this, putting the show together. How can I do this? How do you make sense of it?
Right.
So it was challenging, and I accomplished a lot putting this together. Yeah, I'm happy.
Good. I know the world is
Or you
right now.
gosh, I don't even want to see it.
I know. Somebody came up to me and I'm like, I'm in the art world right now. I don't want to hear anything about the news outside.
Yes, I know. A lot of my work is. I didn't bring it. Well, I I think so. And, it's is an artist.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So I'm not. I'm Good morning.
Hey, I apologize.
You know what? Hey, we can all get emotional, and I understand. I understand what it's coming from the other artists.
I guess bigger artist.
Yeah. I just look at these fingers. I've just been working myself through the bone. It's, well, I wish the festival the best success.
Thank you so much.
This is a hard thing, and I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay. You know, I was just telling Sarah that this show was the resurrection, and it kind of makes sense out of chaos. The next show is going to be transcendentation, and you'll turn around and I won't even be there. And I literally said that yesterday. So, no. I'm lucky to have a lot of good friends who support me and love me, and we really did our best to get out of here, you know, as you requested. And you're doing your job. I understand that. You're doing your job. So thanks for inviting me, and you know, I'll do things differently next year. This was so chaotic. I can't believe to call and talk to you. And I might have even should have been in the working artist display. Yeah, you know what? I didn't really even get a chance to watch.
That's really not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Because it was just, I think, just too far out of the realm of
Yes.
the expectation.
Exactly, and the onus is on me. I really wanted to contact you, reach out, and talk to you, and I was just so busy working. So, yeah, I'm completely. The festival is great. I love the festival. The launch my career several times, and so I owe the festival gratitude, and I'm grateful that you had me, and people loved it. And I'm changing the world. I'm changing the world. And a little girl that was just
He lit up some
believe
faces.
she's honest.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Just like what is going on.
We'll keep up.
Yeah, and you know what? The breakdown was just the way I like it. No lines, no crowd, no rush. Well, it's my friends. You know, I could have done it with a lot of help from my friends. You guys were wonderful, and I understand how you're a little upset. I can be a lot. I can be a lot. No, and I understand it. I understand your position. And,
I live this way. I would
we'll try to do something again. You guys have a wonderful day, and I hope everything goes well. Thank you guys. I'm in Utah. It's about 3 hours away. A little town called Marysville, in Fisher Mountains. 300 people. That would be best. I'm sure you have a couple of little guys that you gotta know the rules to break. Cross reference some of those situations.
These are my goals for
I just have to
Oh, yeah. I understand. I really dealing with this situation.
Make sure there's. And I've swept up and I've cleaned up everything from the tape is good. Festival.
We don't need to worry about the tell that's what all that was from.
Yay, fun.
Like I thought about that yesterday or last night.
Thank you so much, man. Okay. You know, I'd like to come back and see the show. I'm still, you know,
Sure.
I think
He never did go tour, no matter how many times he told him to.
Thank you very much.
Very committed.
Okay, let's make sure we leave it cleaner and we found it.
So far, so good, Chris. I've got all the
Alright.
rainbow
It looks
stickers
really
and
good,
the
you guys.
sparkles off the ground, along with the little hearts, I believe, from last weekend.
Yeah, no, those were from
Yeah, from that gate right
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
parade. Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So what happens when he wins?
I'll call you guys.
Thank you,
You
Sarah.
got it.
Doesn't win, we want to see the tally.
You guys.
Well, we put in a lot of work, Chris. We worked hard.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, by the way, the Arts Festival, like, you guys have done a really good job. There's
Thanks.
fantastic art.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you
Really
for what you
appreciate
do.
that. Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of the day.
We gotta make sure, you could probably even ride with, well, I don't know if you've got.
All right, to me it looks clear, Chris.
We're clear?
We're clear. We could be here all day. 'Cause That parade was last weekend, and you can tell.
I think what he says, he's not clear here.
And then I say that and I find 2 pieces of metal. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
except for, is this your rope?
No, that's not my rope.
And then, did you decide to take that light on the tripod?
Or did you want to take it?
I just want to make sure everything gets where it needs to be.
Okay, I've got
Okay.
Okay.
Look at, there's another sparkle from the parade.
I think that's good. All right.
These are from the parade, not us.
Oh.
The gay parade last weekend.
I see.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
like,
they're so
oh.
sparkly.
That makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense than it coming from mine.
Yep.
And all these little sparkle hearts are from the last weekend. It's super cute. I mean, it's everywhere, but look at this stuff.
Aw.
It's a pin or yeah, it's not on the ground anymore. Yeah.
All right. So what's the game plan?
Where's breakfast? After we got this trailer off, we got to take the parking lot downstairs.
I'm sure about a lot of things. We have to go on to these things.
Everybody.
Let's go underneath the barrel. good. That's good for me. Okay. Let's I don't know where I'm not. I don't think where do we want to drop it off? And we'll put that down. Yeah. Okay, I'll call you in a little bit. We're good. Thank you, Fred.
Okay, Chris, we'll be waiting for you at the entrance. At the end. Don't forget this cord.
Okay, yep, I'll find that.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, and your whole staff is awesome. We appreciate all of
You
you.
guys did a good job. Yeah, no worries at all. So thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good breakfast.
We will.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Bye.
That's the show.
Well, that went all really well. Everybody was really cordial and nice and lovely, and I feel like Chris handled himself really well and has lots of beautiful friends. The staff was really great.
I think we're still
And-
waiting on some answers.
And I
but-
think, yeah, I mean, definitely deserve some answers. And
clarity.
sure, you know, I mean, trying to judge art in a negative way is.
As an arts festival coordinator,
Yeah.
it gets confusing.
It does get a little confusing. But all in all, it was really great to see, spend the morning with my dear friends. Yeah.
Yay!
And now we're off to breakfast.
Yummy.
Yeah. Have a beautiful day. We love you. And I'm going to flip it around just so you can see some of this beautiful art here.
Oh, I don't know.
Just because there's some beautiful. What?
I don't know what the rules are on that.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I don't know what the rules are on that. It seems like there's
No rules if they break them.
some
We're rebels.
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 All right.
My Uranus is happy.
You're what? Happy?
You.
All
That's
right.
why I say it the way I do so it doesn't get censored.
Well, good.
In a world of censorship, apparently. Okie dokie then.
All right. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.
This is